Hey everybody, it's Misha Danielle, and thanks so much for tuning in to another video. Look, I took a little break from the YouTube media. I was living my best life, and then all of a sudden I got the alert that there was some tea, and let me tell you all, it has been brewing hot. And I had to just talk about this while the tea is still hot, because who likes cold tea? I mean, realistically, do you like cold tea? I know I do not. So, as you know, the saga continues with fellow YouTubers Keesha Anderson and Jeremy Postell. As of late, Jeremy's baby's mother has been revealed. Have you all seen the pictures? There's about 2 pictures out released. Do you want to see if you haven't seen? Should I show you a little something? You know what? Just for you, because you tune in, let me just show you the little picture. Well, did you all expect her to look the way she does? I don't know. I didn't really think too much about what she may have looked like, but hey, all right now. That's all I'm going to say. But a lot of you on my latest videos have been commenting. You've been saying things like, Shanita tried to tell us. Shanita warned us. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? You're right. If you are not aware of who Shanita is Jeremy Postell's sister. Shanita has her own YouTube channel where she is not afraid to tell you like it is. She's not afraid to speak her mind. She has just this way of letting you know what it is, whether you are ready to hear it or not. I will say that when I tune into Shanita's videos, her intro just gets me. Shanita the preacher, Shanita the teacher, Shanita. Okay, let me just say this. And you know what? She really has been trying to tell us about her brother, but we didn't really want to listen, or we were kind of in denial, like, is she lying? Is she telling the truth? But look, she know her brother and all his wrongdoings and everything else, and when she be ready to expose him a little bit, she does not mind doing so, because she has her platform where we tune in to hear what she has to say. And I will say this though, maybe she felt that the world, you know, wanted to see, and she was going to give us what we needed, you know, a little release of the photographs. Hey, it is what it is. But I'm curious, you all, now that her picture has been released, I'm speaking of his son's mother, you know, now that her photo is released, of course, people that know her are going to give her government name perhaps. And of course, that can be a little tricky. I know Keesha has mentioned that the mom does not want her son on the media. She doesn't want herself in the media. She wants to have a private life. I truly believe that she doesn't owe us anything as far as talking and coming out and saying her side of the story. But I will say this. If she was willing to tell her side of the story, I'm guarantee you all, we would be willing to listen. Think about it. Would you be willing to listen if she decided to tell her point of view, how it all started, how did she get in contact with him, and how it all went down? Would you be ready? I want you to comment down below if you will be ready to hear that. But of course, you know, she does not have to tell anything. But now that her face is out there and people who know her, they're going to do some talking. So you guys, just when we thought we were done with this topic, it just keeps coming back up. I mean, the plot just thickens, okay? And like I said, I thought we was done, but I guess we're not. So I just think that, you know what, if she wants to live privately, she's going to have to try her best. She's going to have to try her best to live a private life, make sure that her son's photos are not out there in the ether, because that will protect them throughout their entire time they want to be protected. You know, of course, everybody does not want their life out there. Everybody does not use social media all like that. Now, a lot of you were commenting on my video giving me her Instagram handle. I have not checked it out, but I'm curious, you know, if she does have an Instagram, I really hope it's private. Also, she may want to be careful with the people that she lets in on this account. And she wants to probably be careful about what exactly she posts, because a simple screenshot goes a long way, as you all know. So we really want to be mindful of certain things like that. So one other thing, you all, I have to bring this up. Okay. Oftentimes, like I mentioned, Shanita is never afraid to tell us something that she thinks we need to know. And also, those that may have to say she has like a real aggressive manner, they don't like her approach to things, it can be a little cray-cray, some people say. But you know what? One day I actually took the time to listen to her video like in its entirety, no judgment. And sis was really dropping some gems. Okay, she was dropping those gems, I'm telling you. One of her latest videos is all about cheaters, and I've noticed in Shanita's videos she gives a lot of backstory, meaning she talks about things in her past and her past experiences, and how she will not tolerate certain things beyond that point. And so when I listen to her backstory, I'm like, wow, you know what? Although Keesha and Jeremy had a book, you know who probably needs a book? Shanita. Okay, forget Q the Relations for a moment. Maybe we should have Shanita's book. Could we call it Q the Truth? Because I guarantee you, Shanita's going to give us nothing but the truth, whether we're ready to read it or not. That might be a bestseller right there. That might be the book that needs to be read on media. So if Shanita has not thought about, you know, getting her little writing penmanship on, she might want to do that. Another thing I've been really thinking about is that Shanita has this story to tell. And although it could be out on paper and it could be the best-selling story ever because she's really talks about how does she get to where she is, whether it just be information about her in the music industry. She writes music, she has songs out there. It might want to be a backstory about her. It's a lot of different things, the things she might not want to discuss on her YouTube channel. I noticed that she's going to private some of her videos too, so there is a small subscription if you really want to access her content. If you are a true subscriber of Shanita, do you pay for that right now? Let me know that as well. I also wonder, would Shanita be willing to discuss her story? You know, how about that? Wouldn't that be great if I could have the opportunity to interview Shanita? Who would like a Misha Danielle interviewing Shanita? Would you like something like that? If so, you need to reach out to her. Have her people call my people. So Shanita, if you happen to stumble upon this video, have your people call my people, and we should really sit down and discuss some things, because I really truly feel like your story matters too, because it just makes sense for you to have your story. Now, if when you are indeed ready to tell your story, I will help you tell your story, because we're all going to be ready to listen. So that's what I really think about that topic. What I really noticed, the last thing I am going to mention, is that Keesha is continuing to do her daily vlogs. That did not stop after her vacay. And of course, as we talked about, she wants some normalcy. A lot of you already told me you're not willing to watch. It's too fake. But what do you guys think the reason behind that? She's trying to move forward, but people are still stuck on the fact that all this has happened. But hey, that could be her way of processing things and moving forward and not dwelling on it. Obviously, he's in her life, and we've got to accept that or turn it off, or, you know, skip the next video, fast forward when you want to see the children. Whatever it is, the reason why you tune in, we have our own method of doing so. But I will say this, watching her daily vlogs from this point forward, I feel like she is definitely trying her best to make us move on with her too as she grows. You know, Keesha probably also needs her own little interview, and I'm not going to reach out to her people just yet, because I feel like her story is still evolving. I feel like she's still going through some stuff, and it's not time for her to actually sit down, because that sit down video was not enough. It was just on the surface level. But I really feel like when she is truly ready to sit down, she needs to have her own little interview, real personal and deep, so that we can better understand some things, because it's so much going on. But again, her story is nowhere near done. It's some other stuff happening, and trust me, you will find out shortly what that is. So if you are willing to continue to be a key or continue to watch, what are some things you hope to see on her channel? If you still watch, indeed. Also, what do you all think about Shanita's channel? Have you checked it out yet? I really think you all should. And let me know too, what do you think about Shanita's story, her channel, and if she's always been warning us about Keesha, and we probably didn't really choose to listen, but I'm telling you, she has been telling us. You guys were right. She's been telling us all along. Oh my goodness. Imagine if we had believed way back then, we would have been known, right? We would have been known. But that's how it is, you know. Sometimes it takes that to realize people were telling the truth all along. So please comment down below and let me know your thoughts. And thank you so much for tuning in to another segment of Let's Talk. If you have not already subscribed, be sure to click that subscribe button, as well as click that notification bell, so that you can be up to date and notified each time I upload a brand new video here on my channel. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.